Ladies and gentlemen, you know where you're at. This is your host with the most. How's everybody doing out there? If you're new here, welcome. Truly glad everybody stopped by. Let's get back into something nice, new and fresh. Okay, I don't know if that last joint be I don't know if these joints jumping over your head. Hopefully, everybody got the auto joint. I did that. I think I did it like last week or something. I don't know if that went over people's heads too. I don't know. But we're here now. Whenever you guys get to any setup, please allow a few ticks for everything to connect and do what it needs to do. All right. Before I get into this one, I have to do this. It's hard out here, y'all. I'm gonna take my sub menu off, and what I'm gonna do is just hide my widgets. I know you guys don't like that, but this is what I gotta do to get these things up out here. It's all over the place. If it wasn't all over the place, I'd have been done already. And this just shows you how things can be so customizable. Shout out TK too for everything he has done with this. Not sure, man. This looking like it got some potential. This guy here. I don't know too much about him, but think he's on to something here. Let's just go through it. Everything's here. As far as, let's see where we go here. Okay. Right into Venom there. Venom here. You know where we gonna go here. All in one. Now this right here, you guys will see what this is. I really don't jack things like this, but you guys can take a look at it. Let's now nothing will be in favorites unless you place it. What I want to do first is let's just go to the add-on browser. Let's just make sure everything is, updated. You always want to make sure things are updated when you get to a fresh setup. This is key, okay? Because you don't want to be using something and it needs updating. Then you're not getting, like, oh, it don't work. I had one subscriber. Hold on. Let me see. She said something to me. What did she say? Lady Rhythm. She said, I tried it and none of the setups work. I said, what? How can nothing work? Like, what would be the significance of me putting something out that doesn't work? I just didn't get it. I know she's new. Hopefully she gets back to me. My dude Bradley said he said, sorry, Tank, no good. Like, what? Like, the Pixel joint is lit. I don't know, man. It's shout out my dude too for that one too. Hold on. All right. Anyway, let's click into this, and we want to get at least the RTMP input. The way that it's working, I know the input stream adaptive is here. Unfortunately, all you can do is get the RTMP input. Something is better than nothing. That you can see. And the way you get that, you just go on the install from repo and then go to all repos. And once you get there, just go into video player input stream again, and the RTMP input will be there for you to attain. All right, but because I seen the first generation joint I did, it was in the background just like this. Sometimes it doesn't show up. I'm not sure. There's a lot of chatter about this too, but it depends on what you do it on. But you can get this, works well. I wouldn't be doing it if it didn't work well. All right, so we got that out the way. The next thing that we need to do is just go into system. And we always want to make, well, I like to make sure that I'm on my time zone. Okay. And after that, all we need to do is go to player. And what I want to focus on is this. But before you get to that, just make sure you're always on expert. Okay. It's real important. And I want to talk about enable HQ scalers for scaling above. Now, I've been playing with this so long and things like that. These are the settings that I have to use. This is a section that you should always check on, and you should always work on it. Okay? Know what works good for you. Okay? That's real important here. For me, me putting mine on 100 for all the devices that's 3 gigabytes and up with this skin works well. Okay? Your NVIDIA shields and things like that. Now for your medium devices, Fire TVs, cubes, as well as your NVIDIA tubes, those are 2 gigabyte devices. And I like to have mine on 50 or 60 depending on the skin. I'm not sure what's really going on because the other day I did get the first generation joint and it's super light, and for some reason I had to dumb mine down to like 40 for it to actually do what I'm used to. So I think it's something with the skin, how much resources the skin is pulling or something. I'm not sure, but I couldn't have it on 50 or 60. I had to bring it down to 40. Now for the low end devices, 20 or 30, that always works. Okay? But this is a section that you need to check on, people. Get in the habit of checking on this if you're into this type of stuff. Okay. Now the next thing that there's nothing else to do. Let's just go into the Wiz. Once we get into the Wiz, I wanted to go to maintenance. And I always recommend doing a total cleanup. I always recommend that before you write your advanced settings. It's just key for me. Unless you're going to write your advanced settings before you get the setup, you need to do it like this, okay? Now, once you do that fresh clean, all you need to do is go to System Tweaks and Fixes. Okay? And after that, what you need to do is go to Quick Configure Advanced Settings XML. And instead of, if you guys not really familiar with what you're dealing with, all you really need to do is go to the buffer mode. And instead of 2, let's go with 1. Okay, so you could just buffer everything. You feel me? And then just write your file. And after you're done with that, you will have these 2 options here. Okay, if it's done correctly, you will have these 2 options here. And you can view or remove or whatever. It's pretty self-explanatory. And the only thing you need to do now is restart your setup, people, and you should have a decent experience. Now, me personally, I like to write my advanced settings before I actually get the setup. That could just be me, Let me know how you guys like this one. If you get a chance, like, share, and subscribe. But most of all, comment. Don't forget to hit the notification bells, people. As always, I'm hoping you're having a blessed, peaceful, and a productive day. Love and peace for all. Never forget, it is good to be good, and it is bad to be bad. I'm going to see you guys on the next one, y'all. Peace.